Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Greenbay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's the way to start this game. Give them 8 on that first offensive snap. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He dodged the tackle. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
And have him gain up a handful there. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
5 on the catch. 5 still to go on 2nd down. Play action. Hurts has it. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Lucas Van Ness. And that play makes it 3rd and 15.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to have the first down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A gain of 19 yards.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've set it down from the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, it's Love. Buying some time right. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To the air with Love. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going to go. It's Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion. The Packers into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
45, wide.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. The Packers into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Love looking to pass. He hauls this one in with one hand. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. They certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Throwing here, Hurts. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Bruce, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And the push converts on 4th down by a good margin as well, as they bully their way past that line to gain, extend this drive. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. We've set it downs for them from the 31. The Packers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
He's got Devontae Smith. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith from 31 out. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. There's Love to throw. It's everything he has under this one. Intended for Reed, but it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. On the draw, it's Barkley. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yeah, marked shy of that 1st down at the 30.
30-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. And not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, I bet you they do go for it.
Starting on the ground with Jacobs. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that gives Green Bay the first down. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Escapes the defender. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, we're dead even here to the 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Ball to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that is a Packers first down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
They stick with Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Love now. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get a first down.
He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Love. That throw behind his intended target. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Wow, 95.
Here's Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Green Bay.
From the red zone now. And he will not find the connection on the other end. And incompletion sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Love on 3rd and short. And the defender comes away with it. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunk of yards there. Give them about 17 of them.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on that play by Carrington Valentine.
25-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Right side complete to Lemon. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing out to the left. Got it. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. One of the tight ends motions right. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
At the 27-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quiet on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 29-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles going for the win here. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Hurts setting up to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You can just kind of feel this whole stadium, Kate, about to come unglued one way or another. Some in just glee and happiness, some in rage. That's how close this game has been. One big pass at this point can really decide it at the end.
That's caught left side by Stowers. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 4 coming up now. No motion at tight end left. They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
A gain of 16
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Throw finds Watson along the outside. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock. But still a gain of 9. Nicely done on 1st down. 2nd and 1.
47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And a Packer 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Come on, go. 60 red. 60 red.
Back to the air. Love. Fits it through the middle. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that will be good for a Packers 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock. Lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Shipley now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And a good pick up a 9 there before it gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Working on 2nd down. Hurts. Has him on a quick hitter. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down. This could be our last, maybe second to last snap here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. There's 5 seconds left now, possibly their final effort here. Here he goes, one final shot. To the outside, complete. It's Smith. And a good pick up here, managed about 9 on that second down completion.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Lambeau. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check smash. 52 boom. Ready?
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
brings up
A
second
quick burst
and
there, and he
4.
nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Lee. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
You could really see him work through his progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making they're going to need all game long.
To throw now, here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
3 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Throwing, Love. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
4 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Love. And it's caught. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Trey Smack now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They'll throw with Penix. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Second down.
To the air, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Penix's pass complete to Bijan Robinson. A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, Penix. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And looking to throw, Penix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Second and 10. Now Penix. He finds Robinson. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart and not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Full connects on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
3rd and 2.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Love from the gun on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Here's Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
36 yards on the play. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Fight, 60.
Here's Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and goal from the 1.
Ready. Red, 38, classic, 6. Yellow, go. Set.
One more time with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
The Packers will set up.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out wide here for Robinson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And 6 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Penix working out of the gun here.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Falcon first down.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And complete to Drake London.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Penix to the air once more. That one deep for London.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Drake London,
37 yards.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
Packers 12.
Folk out there now to kick this one off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love, 33 yards. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Penix. Open man is Branch. He's got it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a good job there, knuckling down as an offense. You're trying to avoid 3 and out at all costs. And after 2 straight incompletions, this one's on target, and they're able to keep the chains moving.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They'll throw with Penix out to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
To the air, Penix. Pass It's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And looking to throw, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue 32. Left, left, right, right, left, red. Blue, go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw now. Here's Love.
And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Love.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Avion Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
Pass complete to Robinson.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw.
That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st down, Falcons.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Extra point up and good by Folk. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Folk out there now to kick this one off.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Love.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that is incomplete.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Love.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. That one caught downfield by Watson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
26, Falcons 22. Braves back to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Kyle Pitts. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Now Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
At the 42-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Here's 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. No timeouts. 6 seconds to play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And they'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw is Love. He'll air it out deep. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Good start this drive so far. Another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised.
That one intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
At the 1-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And some good blocking, bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 9.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down, Lions.
More after this. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Yellow, blue, yellow, 43, yellow. Ball red.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Tom Kennedy on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff. Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
You know, it's one of those throws that it almost seems like everyone in this stadium could see coming except the quarterback. And defender takes a little bit of a chance. He reads it right from the jump. Great break on the ball, Mike. And there's just nothing anyone else can do. They just can't catch him, and he's gone.
For Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Kennedy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Jamison Williams. A gain of 50 yards. And the Lions first down.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. On first down, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big third down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no game. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Now facing 3rd down and 10. Now Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Yassin. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Goff to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Second down, they need 2 yards.
Ready.
On play action, Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Love. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. Now Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room to run at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. They'll bring up second and long.
It's second down.
Goff to throw. That's hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Detroit.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now Bo Melton going to bring it out of the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Bates now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Love to throw it on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Hutchinson.
It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and long coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Wyatt on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 22 now, here's second and 6. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
First down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down. He was trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. A massive play here. Late tie game, third down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Boom! Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Has an opening, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st down. Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
The 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. You're going to have to score, but man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Love to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Here's Love. That is good work defensively. They let him have a couple of yards, but get him down quickly, and that sends us to 4th and goal.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now the decision is go for two. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here.
Two-point conversion.
Back to throw is Love. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Kennedy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. Goff to throw on 1st down. The thoughts of a comeback shattered there. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, straight. Watch out now, 52. Ready. 1, 2, 33. Yellow. Go big. 6. Madden.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That one caught. He finds Holden. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Love. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're off from Foxborough. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. May. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now May on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Love on 3rd and short. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Look at this effort. Just enough driving forward. Gets them the first.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs from 8 yards out. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's made in the air. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
38 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
On the draw, this is Henderson. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Packers' 33-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it here after all, as we have reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. To throw, here's May. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And it's going to be first down New England.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Henderson here from the gun. And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
That's another Patriots.
Henderson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be second down. Working quickly here.
Stopped short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Back to Henderson. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, New England. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To the air with Love. Headed out right. look at this. Here he goes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Love now. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move to 6. Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Running on first here with Jacobs. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, Love. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. He's going to go out of bounds. Give him about 15 before he did so. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Love now to throw. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are a moving.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Nash is going to win this one if they get to him. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Love looking to pass.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing is May. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throw here, third down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Picks up about 22 yards.
That's good.
Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout.
First and 10.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. May looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they face second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's May. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Final throw before the break. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Throwing, it's Love. Hits his running back. And it looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. Second down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
There's Love to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down, here's Love. He's got it to his running back. And it pays off. He gets him that first down, Brock. Love it when a team stays aggressive, even though they've got the lead. Keeping their offense out there to try to add to it. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on fourth down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Here we go, here we go. 45, White. Ultra, go ultra.
Second down, here's Love. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10-yard line.
Here's Love. Throws caught. And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete to Josh
Jacobs.
Touchdown,
First a return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Boy, this is catching all of us off guard. They're going for the onside kick here. No luck. The Patriots are there to recover. I'm getting the feeling somebody had a dark roast, something pretty bold to drink this morning, Brock, because third quarter, onside kick, not sure that was on any of their play sheets. Any of the analytics had that as the call right there.
So you go coffee. I actually go to the meeting room tomorrow. And I think about that special teams coach who's got to answer to his head coach. And just what were we thinking here with this decision? Because the other side, they were more than prepared for it, and now they put their defense up against it.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7.
Here's another for it. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, New England. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offsides the call. After the penalty, still running their kicker out there, and they're going to take the single point. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
Packers 20, Patriots 14. Alvarez Morales to kick off for New England.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off the returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing on 2nd down, here's Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. Love now. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
To the air with Love. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Offense on the way up here. Third and long for him here. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this is going to go for a gain of 6, but it's not enough. Defense doesn't let him get past that. It is 4th down. They're going to go. It's Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to have them the first down. Got it by just a couple of yards. 6-yard gain there on 4th and 4.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, so they came through on 4th down. That reward, a fresh set of downs. Now inside the 25. Love now to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed capping a 7-play scoring drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Love looking to pass. And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Patriots 14.
Looks like they want their offense back out immediately. Here comes an onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. Well, Brock, I think we all know analytics, not really my thing. So maybe there's an analysis that proves that this was the right decision. But right now, that team looking at a deficit, they just had a gift handed to them on that kick.
Yeah, I'd like to think, Kate, I'm decent in math, but it's moments like these where I realize I'm just not a smart man, because if that's what the math tells you to do, I will never understand it.
That makes 2 of us.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's May on 2nd. A throw left side, caught by Brown. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
May has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
It's a pickup of 3.
May moving things around pre-snap.
2nd and 7 at the Packers' 26-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be his 2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To the air on 3rd and long. No, he just dropped another. A lot of catches have gone through his hands in this game, Brock. That one brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Henry on the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Here's Henry again. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Maybe it wasn't the chunk play, the explosive play that the previous catch was, but I'll tell you what this kind of reception does. It just sets the table for everybody else. I always believe in building that game from the inside out. You get your tight end involved, you get everybody involved.
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. To throw. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's 4th and goal.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown from 10 yards out.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that drops this lead down to 5.
26. Patriots 21.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of game.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Setting up to pass. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the 1st, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11, and that gives the Patriots a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. Works through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checks it down to the back.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. Off we go from Green Bay. Good coverage by the kick team. Force him to start out back at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Back taken in, it's Jeremy Bernard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down. From the gun, Rodgers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Steelers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Pittsburgh.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Their rookie 3rd-round pick. They're on the stop.
4 yards.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. A throw on the move is caught.
Rodgers' pass complete to Jeremy Bernard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Bo Melton on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
48-yard line.
Ready? Wait.
Throwing to begin is Love. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete to Melton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Hey, move.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. The master of play action, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And some good blocking, bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Now Dowdle. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll try it now with Warren. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Red 38.
Back to the air, it's Love. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
That is caught right side by Bernard. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Rodgers pass complete to Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Packers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Melton now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Love. Quick hitting slant there. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another Packers first down.
Love to throw it on first down. Flush to his right. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Now, another 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Love to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's a third down and 4. 4 yards to go. To throw is Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. And we've come to the end of the first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Melton now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Targeting Matthew Golden, and they misconnect. It's second down. Here's Love. Taking a shot downfield. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. on the ground. It's Dowdle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. He's got it inside the 5.
Complete to Jeremy Bernard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Melton now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's harsh. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
The Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to look downfield once again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll be taken down, but that is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. First down, 10 yards to go. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Metcalf makes the grab again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go. Coming up with third and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf's left side, he's got it.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Ready. 40.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged it.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This will be 3rd and long.
Down. Field 53.
Back to throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. They'll have it 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is hard. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Well, they at least had to try it, but the return team ready for it and secures possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
On the tackle. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 5. The Steeler 1st down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Melton now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.